Happy Saturday afternoon, you guys. It's Adina, and we are Beyond the Veil. I decided to come and do some readings because my nerves, I just need to get my mind off of the fact that my nieces were just over here playing. One of my nieces got hit in the mouth somehow and might need some stitches. I don't know. They just went to go and get her looked at the ER. And the auntie empath in me is, as soon as everybody got out of the house, I shut the door and cried and prayed because I felt so bad. I hate that my niece is in pain and bleeding and crying and stuff in her mouth. The bleeding stopped, but she all shook up. I hate that my eldest niece, who was the one who accidentally hit her while they were playing, feels so bad. She's a Capricorn, and she's the oldest out of all the nieces and nephews, and she is very much a Capricorn. She's born on Christmas Day. And so she's very, very, very hard on herself, especially with failures and things like that. So she's in her feelings because she didn't mean to do it. And I just want everybody to feel better and be okay. And I was like, let me come do some readings so that I don't just be in my feelings. So, speaking of family business, I noticed after everybody left, I went on Instagram just to take my mind off of the matter. And I noticed that I'll Be Sure had responded to a comment someone made to him. I think it was a neighborhood talker, Shade Room, posted it. A comment someone made to him, and then he responded in regards to Quincy. And so I want to see what the relationship is like between this father and this son. Most High Mother and Father God, thank you for this Saturday. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for YouTube for allowing me to share it. And thank you for everyone who's joining me in this reading. Spirit, how does Quincy Brown feel about his father? I'll Be Sure. Currently, what is his relationship like with his father? Quincy Brown. Quincy Brown. Quincy Brown. Quincy Brown. There we go. Quincy Brown. Come and talk to me. Quincy Brown, what is your relationship like with your father currently? What is the relationship like between Quincy Brown and his father? How do you feel, Quincy, about your father, and what is your relationship like with him? I think that Quincy wants his father to pipe down before he gets them all in trouble, or before he gets himself into trouble. Quincy wants his father to walk light. I see what you're doing, but I need you to chill. That's what I get from that card. The challenge is that he's always publicly saying inflammatory things. And this is in the challenging position, especially I'll Be Sure just said something online in regards to Quincy and him sticking around the man who abused his mother. Quincy wants you to pipe down, and I'll get into why when I come back and clarify. I think at some point Quincy used to feel like his father may have been jealous because he wasn't chose. He wasn't the man that his mother chose. I think growing up, Quincy may have had that perspective about his biological father that's in the past position. Nine of Wands in reverse, Nine of Swords in the near future. Al, if what you're doing is because you love your son, obviously, and you're impassioned about the situation that you guys are all in, but what it's doing is causing a lot of stress and tension and problems for your son. I think that his position is one of a protector. The father figure maybe for his sisters in place of any other father figure that he feels like is the best option for them. I also think that in Quincy's mind, this is his mother. Quincy feels like his mother is the one, I don't want to say who indoctrinated them, but taught them, raised them up to stick around in certain environments for whatever reasons that they feel like is their cause. That's where he gets it from. Maybe, just maybe, Quincy could feel that his mother stuck around for the wrong reasons, and she stuck around too long. For the wrong reasons. There could be some secret communications going on with them, Quincy and his father, that no one knows about, very secret, in a manner that P. Diddy maybe can't track. There's some secrecy going on involving Quincy and someone. Methinks it's secret communications with Al. Methinks those secret communications are that I'm with you, I agree with you, I got you, we're in this together, but I need you to chill out with the public stuff. Because you're going to piss him off. And that's in the hopes and fears. What could be done if someone was pissed off? The King of Wands is always about action, but in reverse, his intentions behind the actions aren't as righteous as upright. I don't know if something else about Kim Porter will be released, tapes, documentary, or something. I don't know if Christian may make a very heartfelt post that's very respectful, or say something like, please be respectful of my mother, or something like that. I don't know, but this is a very endearing card. So whatever the outcome is, it'll be at least respectful for all involved parties. I want to look at that outcome. What is the Six of Cups for Quincy and his father as it relates to Quincy and his father in the outcome? There's a concern that Diddy might be successful in beating his case. I mentioned that that is on the minds of a lot of people in his inner circle, especially amongst some of the baby mamas. Something about that guy who released or said he had her book and released it, and then people were saying that wasn't her real book. Something about that. There could be something else that comes out media-wise regarding Kim. A statement, a documentary, something. Whatever the case is, the kids are going to continue to maintain their stance that their mother didn't pass away from any harmful means. I believe that Christian and Quincy and his father still speak secretly, and they're about to speak secretly about Quincy's displeasure about the things that his father said online, especially the most recent statement that he made. I think that he feels like, this is why I can't have a public relationship with you now, because you can't be quiet. I feel it's like behind this Chariot, he feels like, I got you, I'm with you, but this isn't the way to go about it, because we're all still caught up with him. We're still riding with him publicly. I can't ruffle any, now's not the time, pretty much. Now's not the time to get justice. Near future, and I'm going to end it. This situation has just got Quincy vexed. The situation about his mother being killed. Because Al B. Shore said, and Quincy knows about the abuse. He didn't say the death, but he said the abuse. That puts Quincy in a bad situation because he's still in Camp Diddy. I'll be sure. I'm just going to say that I get what you're doing, and so does your son, but you're creating more problems for your son right now. He has to walk light. So you have to walk light if you're really down for him. Even if you feel like you have a just cause. Because the way you're going about it, you're not going to get the justice that you want being reckless. If you want to slay Goliath, you have to be cunning and savvy and smart about it. Daniel didn't just go out there throwing stones and pebbles. He knew what kind of stone and where to hit it. And he knew that he had one shot. And he knew what spot was soft enough for that pebble to penetrate. An artery or something. A soft spot in the brain. He was smart about it. So, Quincy is going to maintain some type of supportive outcome to the greater good. And there could be something else coming out about his mother, or at least a statement from the kids again, or from him. You know, it'll be sweet. It'll be respectful to all involved parties, if it's not something else that comes out regarding his mother. All right, love you guys. Bye.